Hi, my name's Kirsten Foss, and I'm a business coach for the spa industry. So, what's the number one thing that spa owners hire me for? Well, they usually come to me because they are struggling with their marketing. And what's the number one thing that they hate doing? Marketing. Well, the reason why is because it feels really overwhelming. Marketing feels like a huge job. And it is. And that's why you need to have very specific focus. So today I'm going to talk to you about creating a 90-day marketing strategy, and I'm going to give you the steps, the skeleton to create your own. Okay, so as far as creating a 90-day marketing strategy, and sometimes when, terms like marketing strategy or whatever are tossed around in business, it can feel like, oh God, it feels too big. I don't want to do it. I'm not good at it. But really what it distills down to, a marketing strategy, is really just a marketing plan. And I know that if you take time out from your busy week, I know it's busy, but if you take the time out to plan for something, you will see results. Because what does it mean? It means that you're focusing on it. All right, so let's dive into how to create your own 90-day marketing strategy. So the first thing you need to do is get focused. Now, we can't be all things to all people, and it's actually a mistake in your marketing to be too general. So if you're wanting to see rapid results in your marketing, and by results I mean people actually coming in, booking and paying for appointments, if you want to see this rapid movement in your marketing, you need to be very focused on what you're trying to increase. So let's take the example that you're trying to increase your skincare business. I want you to be even more specific. What part of your skincare business? Is it specific facials? Is it a specific product line? Maybe you have a new product line that you're wanting to bring attention to because maybe the retail sales are kind of floundering and you're freaking out because you've put all this investment into this line and it's kind of not selling. So first of all, you just need to get focused on what you are wanting to increase in your business. Try to be as specific as possible. The next step is to create a very specific goal. Now, what this means is that it needs to be measurable. So say you're wanting to increase the number of facials that are being booked. Now, and really what you can do is you want to increase it by X amount of facials per week or per month, however you want to break it down. And maybe you want to also have another measurable goal of generating X amount of revenues for facials. So whatever you want to increase, you need to figure out how you want to be measuring it by. Now, if you don't have a digital system to measure, it is a little bit more work. It just means that you have to do a little bit more adding on your calculator and going through your books. Okay, so now that you have you've picked your focus, you've picked out what your goals are going to be, the next step is actually creating the marketing strategy. Like, what are you going to do? So it's broken down into 4 pieces. We're going to first talk about social media because that's the most common thing that people think about when it comes to marketing. Now, with your social media platforms, I suggest that you probably already know that your ideal client is hanging out on one of the platforms more than the other. So you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to social media platforms, but you want to put most of your eggs in one basket. So if you know that your ideal client is hanging out on Facebook, then you're going to be focusing most of your social media efforts on Facebook. Now, the other thing you're going to do with social media is to decide what kind of content you're going to be sharing. Now, you can share before and after images of your facials. Maybe you're sharing a case study that you've done. Maybe you're sharing a testimonial of somebody that's had amazing results with your skincare. Maybe you are sharing some inspirational quotes. Maybe you're sharing funny images. So do you get what I mean? So you need to start curating a library of content. It's really easy to do on Facebook. You just use the save feature on your personal profile. Once you've decided what kind of content you're going to be posting, you need to decide how often you're going to be posting and when you're going to be posting. So let's move on from social media to email marketing. Now, I find spa owners are a little bit hesitant to really dive into email marketing, but the statistics show that it still is a very, very strong lead generator. And by lead generator, I mean people who are interested in what you have to offer are more likely to call and book an appointment. So with email marketing, some of you are doing it once a month. A few of you are doing it every 2 weeks, and a very few that you are doing it once a month. I definitely feel that you should be very minimum once a month email marketing. Twice a month is a great option. And if you really want to get on your game, once a week, sending emails to your email list is fantastic. Now, I don't mean to say you're going to create this huge long email. You're not. You're going to keep it real short and sweet. And as far as your 90-day marketing strategy, you're going to create a list of topics or ideas that you are going to be sending out in each one of your emails, all focused around your specific goals. So for example, if you are promoting your a skincare treatment for the next 90 days, then you're going to be maybe you're repurposing some of your content from social media. Maybe you're repurposing a before and after image in one of your emails, and with a short little story about what's happened, what transformation has happened, and what the results were. And of course, you always want to have a call to action, meaning call now, book now, however you want people to connect with you. Okay, the next part from email marketing is in-spa advertising. And by that I mean you can have those 8.5 by 11 plexiglass, 8.5 by 10 plexiglass stands, and you can put some promotional flyers in there. And you don't have to put, when I mean to say promotional, I don't mean that you're putting something on sale or discounting anything. I just mean that you're bringing awareness to what you're focusing on for your clientele. So you can have them at your reception desk, maybe some smaller ones in your treatment rooms, definitely one in the bathroom, in the change rooms if you have it. You want people to see it and be able to pay attention to it wherever they are in the spa. Now, the final part is with your staff, if you have a staff. Now, what you want to do as far as a marketing strategy is to be coaching your team on what they should be communicating when they're with their clients. So you've heard me talking about 80-20 conversations. That means 80% of your conversations in the treatment room need to be about spa business. Stuff that clients have seen on the internet, stuff that you as a company are promoting, interesting facts, tips, anything, but just keep it around spa business. Now, for most spas, this is a new concept, this 80-20 conversation. And so sometimes what we need to do is give our team some topics to talk about, just so they don't feel like they have to kind of pull it out of a hat and figure out what to say. So give your team a list of topics to talk about. And often it's much easier to get a client engaged in these conversations when you're asking them questions. What do you use on your skin? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? The questions can go on and on. It's just to get the conversation going. All right, so all of these items, social media, email marketing, in-spot advertising, and talking with clients all need to include a call to action. We want to direct them somewhere, okay? And we want to direct them towards booking an appointment. Now there's one final piece here, and it's a big one, and it has to do with you, the spa owner. And when it comes to creating a 90-day marketing strategy, I'm just going to repeat what Gary Vaynerchuk said. I listened to a speech he was saying yesterday, and he said, ideas are shit, execution is where it's at. There's really not much more to say about it. But what I'm getting at is it doesn't really matter if you put together this marketing strategy, 90 days of marketing. If you are not going to follow through with it, if you're not going to hold yourself accountable, then there's no use doing it. And unfortunately, this is the piece of the puzzle that most spa owners completely fall apart in their marketing. So if you have, the beauty of the internet and technology now is that we can connect with spa owners all over the world. So one of your options is to buddy up with another spa owner to hold each other accountable. I've done this with other entrepreneurs and it works awesome. because we all know it's really easy to slip off the bandwagon, and the next thing you know, nothing's getting done. Now, if you don't have anybody to buddy up with, then maybe you are going to connect with a local meetup group for entrepreneurs, or maybe you are wanting to get into some sort of group coaching program. So one of the things that's starting in July 4th, is a group coaching program under my watch. And I will be guiding a group of 5 spa owners. Every 2 weeks, we're going to meet. I'm going to coach them on their question, on their issue, on their topic, and then we're holding everyone accountable for actioning out these items in 2 weeks. So whether you have an SD bestie you're going to buddy up with, whether you join a meetup group, whether you can connect through other networking means, or whether you decide to join a group coaching program, it doesn't really matter. The bottom line here is that if you want results, you need to be holding yourself accountable. Otherwise, nothing happens. It's just the same old stuff over and over and over again. So if you have any questions and wondering if the group coaching program that I'm putting on in July is for you, then feel free to connect with me. You can leave a message through Facebook, or you can email me at kirsten@kirstenfoss.com. Regardless, please use the skeleton for your 90-day marketing strategy and get going on your own.